Hey Google, home defense.
What's up, guys? Eric here with Bear Arms. Sorry I haven't gotten a Bear With Me session done recently. I didn't have content for the 2 weeks ago one, or 1 week ago I guess it was, and then this week I've just been stupid busy preparing to go up to this course, so I apologize. I do have content. I figured I could do one now on my drive. I'll watch out for the semi and get that out of the way. It probably won't be posted until I get back, but at least it will be there, and then I'll have another one hopefully done next week on time. So this will be this past week's version. So first of all, just a little heads up, I am heading up to USCCA headquarters in Cascade, Wisconsin to do some training up there. So I'm going up to get another certification and meet everyone up at headquarters, kind of thing. Should be a good time. A couple days of shooting, lots of rounds, good training, fun times. But there are two things I wanted to talk to you about. The one will be next week's. That's going to be our targets and how we're doing qualifications, just so people know what to expect when they come to a course. It's fairly straightforward, fairly simple. So we'll go over that next week. And then this week, for Bear With Me, what I wanted to talk about was the other aspect that the business is, which is like home security, home automation kind of stuff. We're always talking about guns and, you know, being responsible gun owners and shooting and training and all that. So that other portion typically gets pushed off, and I just want to make sure people understand that that is something we're capable of doing, that we do well and we enjoy doing. So first and foremost, I am affiliated and signed off by quite a few different companies. I am an official Arlo partner for the Arlo line of security cameras. I am also a partner with the Google with their Nest line of stuff. If you were to get on Google and look around and go through their whole website thing and look for installers, if you were getting products and whatnot, I should pop up in there as a pro Nest installer. And then I'm working on Simply Safe. I am an affiliate with Abode. However, I do not like Abode anymore. Abode used to be my go-to, but they changed a lot of stuff up this year. Like every couple of months they've been changing stuff up, and they finally just, I'm not a fan of what they're doing anymore. They're not really, it seems like they're more worried about their bottom line now than actually helping the customer and giving the customer a good product. So I've had a couple of issues with them recently. I run a boat at my home. I am probably going to switch over. I was luckily grandfathered in though, so if it stays the way it is currently, I might stay with them for a little longer. We'll see what happens when my subscription ends. But they, the big change that they made was they had a couple of subscription plans. You could run it without anything, which a lot of people do, which is still fine. If that's what you're looking for, then, you know, a boat might still be for you. However, I'll explain why I don't like it, and even for those people that want to self-monitor. Then they had like two subscription plans. Standard and Pro, I think, is what they were now. I don't know what they're called. They keep changing that too. So it's really confusing, like trying to keep up with everything they're doing, which just makes me look bad usually when I'm talking to customers and they come back and they're like, I don't see Standard and Pro. Okay, well, they changed the name, sorry. But the standard plan used to be like $80 for the year, and it came with everything up to professional live 24/7 monitoring. Like that was what Pro gave you, basically. That was the major difference. I think there were a couple of other small things, but the standard plan used to include cellular backup. So if your power went out and your Ethernet went down, you still had a cellular backup, and it all has a battery backup, so you were still protected. Now you have to get Pro Plan, which is another $40 a year, which isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it comes with stuff that no one else is going to use. Like a lot lot of people don't want 24/7 monitoring from a monitoring company that has access to their stuff and then calls the cops and all this kind of stuff, especially if you might have false alarms every once in a while, or like someone goes to your house that you know is going there, like, I don't know, your mother-in-law or something, to get the grandkid some clothes after baseball, and they set the alarm off because you forgot to give them their code, or, you know, whatever, they didn't have a key fob to open the alarm goes off, now the cops are there, and now you're slapped with the fine for a false alarm. It's super annoying. I don't like 24/7 monitoring. That's why I went with this. I used to have an ADT system at my old house that was professional monitored, the whole 9 yards, and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I want something that I can monitor, that I can access 24/7 myself, that alerts me, lets me know what's going on. I don't need other people doing that for me. So standard plan, or whatever it's called now, does not have cellular backup, which means the no plan does not have cellular backup. The boat has no cellular backup. So I'm looking at other options. I think Simply Safe does, from what I've read, but I can't confirm that. I'm going to try and call a rep and talk to them this week and see. But I think Simply Safe still has cellular backup, so that might be a go-to. There's a couple of other ones that I'm going to look at. If you guys have any recommendations or something that you've worked with that works well, let me know. But outside of security, we also do like home automation stuff, obviously security cameras and that. But any of the Nest products I can install. So if you want like the mesh system, I can install any brand, but like I am through Google, I'm Nest certified. So if you want like thermostats or any of that, we can do that. Some of the thermostats, I will say, are iffy if you're not an HVAC person. So if I'm not comfortable with your HVAC setup, I will let you know that. I'm not just going to jump in there and be like, hey, yeah. If there's some things going on that need rewired with your HVAC, I'm going to let you know that, because I don't want you guys to be without air conditioning if I can't figure it out. So for the most part, they're pretty straightforward, plug and play, but it really depends on your house and how it was wired before, and if people labeled everything correctly and whatnot, or used the right color wiring. Had issues with that in my house. So HVAC systems are a little bit more complicated. Usually they're straightforward, but you know, I'll let you know. Cameras, home automation, smart locks, lighting, programmable lighting, blind systems, projector systems, pretty much anything you want to do in your house that's nerdy and electronic, I can probably help you with it. Eventually my house is going to be fully automated. My internet kind of sucks, so it doesn't support that right now, so I got to figure that out first. But basically what my house is supposed to do, but it's kind of breaking at the moment, it's supposed to be geofenced to where I just show up, my garage door opens for me, my door unlocks, lights come on, that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in that, we can do it, especially if you have good internet, because I don't, and it obviously breaks. But I mean, we can do all that to where if you have like Google Homes or Alexas or whatever, you can talk to it and it'll like turn your TV or your Xbox on, or you know, whatever. If you want to get really fancy, you could set it up to where you can tell your house you're on your way home and you want it to make a hot bathtub for you, so it'll like, you know, turn the water on, put some bubbles in there. When you get home, the lights will come on, you walk in, get in the shower, or get in your bathtub with a nice bubble bath. We can do that. So you let me know. That is definitely a side of things that we do in this business. It's just often, you know, overshadowed by the firearms, because firearms is our main, that's the main thing. That's what I'm really trying to get out there and do, make people responsible and well trained so they can go out and defend themselves. But I'm definitely a nerd, and I definitely like doing home automation stuff. So if you have a project that I can help you out with, let me know. If you need security, let me know. If you just simply want some smart bulbs that you can use with your phone or a tablet or something, I mean, I can give you recommendations. I really like Philips Hue. There are some other ones out there that I've seen great success with. I'm on the Hue bandwagon, so I have Hue all over my house, and it's kind of sickening, but it's pretty cool. I mean, I got everywhere, which is pretty awesome. So I don't know. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments. I am gonna finish this drive up to Wisconsin and get some cool training in this week. So peace out. Have a good one. Stay safe, guys. See you.